because there's just been a lot of talk coming out of there. Maybe Giannis not necessarily happy. They're obviously not on a winning path. What would you do if you're Milwaukee? We're also approaching the trade deadline. Wow. February 5th is coming up.
I will explore all the options, right? And I have a real sit-down conversation with Giannis to see where his head at, what's he want to do, because he's given us 13 amazing years.
Yeah.
He's brought a championship to us. We want to do right by him. If he's not happy, let's explore, an option that can make both sides happy. And that's where I sit with it with the Milwaukee Bucks.
I also think a lot has happened where Giannis has had some say-so, guys moved, and it didn't work out where their team is kind of stuck in a situation. So, yes, I agree with you on let's have a conversation. Hear what we have to say. We'll hear what you have to say and find a common ground. Hopefully that keeps them there. They can get a piece. I don't know if they have the pieces to move to get a big piece or an interesting piece, but at the same time, I think that conversation needs to be had now to move forward to do whatever they got to do for him or for their organization.
I think the conversation was had already. I mean, we saw how Giannis' tone and voice and then what he's been saying, it dumbed down.
Yeah.
I want to be in Milwaukee. This is where I want to be at. This is where I'm going to be at. So now that put the pressure on Milwaukee to go out there and say, hey, we have to make moves. We have to put some pieces around Giannis. What are those pieces?
What do they need? Let's just say what do they need.
It's a grizzly. It's a grizzly out there.
It's a grizzly out there.
It's a grizzly out there.
Oh,
you understand? It's a grizzly out there that can work. So we'll see what happens.
Can I ask you a question to that? I want to ask you a question. So if they make that decision, they might not be very good right now. Does that keep Giannis happy? Well, so if you go get that, what you have to give up probably a lot of your pieces.
By the way, we're talking about Ja.
We're talking about a grizzly. Well, what you do is...
What does that is he satisfied
you get
and
two
willing
guys,
to move forward now?
You get two guys who, one is in their prime, one is reaching their prime or in their prime right now. So you got two guys in their prime that we could build around for the next 4 years.
That's what I'm trying to understand. If you have a Ja Morant and a Giannis and you have
else?
What do you mean, what else? Look at a team like the Pistons, right? What do you have? Cade Cunningham, and you got some dogs.
Yeah.
You trying to tell me Ja Morant
you have to get that
and
guy.
Giannis?
Get those guys. You have to get the guys. You have to have the money to get it. That's my question.
Build the identity.
It's the question. Are you listening to me?
You asked who they giving up?
Like, what do you have to give up to get Ja? You just don't give away the fruit basket.
No.
I don't care what you give up.
We just had a great interview. We just had a great, guy who had his foundation event. He has to be a part of that. We got to figure out what you're going to do with Miles Turner, right? Like, everybody thought Miles...
Do you get off of Bobby Portis, who's kind of been your heartbeat, your toughness?
I don't care who you get off.
You
pair him with Giannis.
You can't win games with just two guys.
No.
You need a supporting cast that fits that. You're going to need shooting.
Well, so right now, they are in the play-in.
Some of your shooting, sir.
You're not giving up your whole team, sir.
You're going to have to give up some of them.
For Ja Morant, what is Ja's value, Vince Carter? What is his ultimate? What is his value? How many pieces?
It gets disrespectful so fast.
It does.
Doesn't it get? It gets personal so fast.
We on NBC right now?
Memphis.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
He's like, oh, we on NBC right now.
Peacock. Bet.
Memphis have to. They're ready to move on from Ja. I believe.
Yeah.
So if Ja gets the chance to go to Milwaukee, we're going to put this package together to make this happy, make Giannis happy, and make Ja's happy, make Ja happy.
Yeah.
I think it's, for me, a Grizzly with the Bucks.
But as an organization, on the
dynamics.
organizational side, you got to make sure that you're set.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Even right now, as a team, we right there by the play-in. So if we make this move, we have an opportunity to jump ahead in the standings where we going into the playoffs with new identity.
Yeah.
More confident. Sure. You got new energy with the Grizzly coming over there if that was to happen. Now we go out there and make this push and see what happens.
Except if you're Memphis, you can't be asking for a lot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You can't be asking for a lot for
the money still has to work.
It'll work.
It's going to work.
It'll work itself out.
I don't think you're taking away the whole team if you trade for Ja if you're Milwaukee.
I just can't wait for the announcement to come now that we've talked it all the way down. But it's interesting in a year that the East, where we thought it was going to be the Cavs, we thought it was going to be the Knicks, and we're talking about the Celtics and the Pistons, and opportunities for teams like the Bucks to stay alive and be in the play-in tournament despite what they've been through and Giannis being injured.
And Giannis doing what he do.
Yeah.
He's still doing
what he does, still being an all-star starter.
Absolutely.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.